Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shali, in case you're new here. In case you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. If you haven't hit that subscription button, hit that subscription button and that notification bell so that you get notified each and every time that I post a new video. So today, tuko hapa na baby girls. Let me let her introduce herself.
Okay, so hey guys, I'm Felicity and yeah, that's it.
So today I'm going to do a ask me anything to her. I'll be asking her a few questions that I know you always want to know too, and then she will be answering the questions. Let's get into the video. So who is Fel and how did you get started?
Fel. Okay, first of all, my full names are Felicity Wanjiru. I don't know if I should say my surname, but it's Muremwa. So those are my three names, and I'm 22 years old. I'm already done with my degree in JKUAT, but I'm yet to graduate this year. What else do you want to know?
As in, your YouTube username is
Felicity Shiru. Yeah.
How did Shiru come
Shiru is a shortcut name of Wanjiru. Yeah.
Wanjiru. Oh,
yeah.
Not Wanjiku, Wanjiru.
Wanjiku is Shiko, Wanjiru Shiru. Hivyo sasa.
Oh.
So it's just a short form of my second name. Yeah.
What's your favorite book?
I'm not much of a reader. Okay, I'm more of a movie person, like watching. Kama ungeniuliza what is my favorite movie, my favorite show, hiyo ningekwambia. But the last time I read a book, I remember it was back then. I used to love reading motivational books. Books kama za kina Ben Carson, what was it called? Gifted Hands. So those are the books I used to read, and I can say those were one of my favorite books.
So what is it for the books that you've read? Which is the one quote that as unapenda, what's something that you can stand by?
I can't really remember, but it was all about success and going for your dreams, like reaching out for your dreams. You know, your dreams have no limitations.
So, like, talking about the movies that you're interested in, which is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, my favorite show that I've watched so far, I can say is Outer Banks. You've watched it?
No.
Outer Banks. It's a nice series. I loved it.
What does it entail?
Okay, it's like a teenage movie. It's more of conspiracy. It's a thriller, and it also has like a storyline. Yeah.
Well, if you could write a letter to your future self, what are some of the things that you'll tell yourself in the future? My
future self, I would say that I'm so proud of myself, being the, I'm trying to put it like it's in the future.
Yes,
I would say I'm so proud of myself, like where I've come from. The journey hasn't been that easy, as easy as it may look. So that is what I would say, I guess. I'm just proud of myself. Yeah.
That's good. What's a quote that keeps you going?
A quote that keeps me going. Wow, that's kind of tricky. Let me think. Okay, there's this time I had this quote in my Instagram bio, but I later on nikaitoa. Like, it's a quote that ilikuwa inani keep going, like looking forward to the memories of right now. So what it says is you should use your time to the maximum and to your best, yani. You get it?
I think almost you're sharing the same quote. Mimi napenda, as in, don't wait until tomorrow to be happy. It's almost the same, Ju.
Yeah.
You should live by the moments.
Yeah, it's kind of the same.
It's kind of the same. Tell us more about your educational background.
My educational background. So, nianze na naso? So, I grew up in Limuru. That is where I started studying, of course, because it's my hometown. Nikaenda tu shule iko hapo, ilikuwa inaitwa Josie Preparatory School. That is where I started my nursery school. Saizi hiyo shule ukwa high school, unfortunately. So that is where I started my nursery school, and then from there nikaenda shule inaitwa Furaha. It's also around Limuru, uko Ngarariga. And then I went to Jeremy Academy. That is where I did my KCPE. And then after that, I won't say the marks I got and everything. But I was an average student, let me say. Nilipata 350 marks kwenda juu. Acha tu niseme hivyo.
That is a good grade.
Okay, so after that nilienda I went to a private high school. It's in Nakuru. Inaitwa Nesta Precious Girls High School. Ama Nesta schools, if you've heard of them. So that is where I went for my high school. Nilikuwa huko. And then I did my KCSE. Nikakuja JKUAT.
Ukapata ngapi KCSE? You want to know, guys?
What? Should I really say? I've never mentioned it anywhere, so I don't think I should. Sioni like haja. You know, like grades don't matter. What matters is what you do after that. Yeah, what you build after that.
Yeah, that's true. Sikuzi hadi masomo isaidi.
Yeah.
Sana.
Yeah, so I joined JKUAT. Nilienda huko kufanya medical records and informatics, and nilijoin on 2017 September. Nikamaliza last year on December last year was 2021 December. That is when I did my last examinations. Yeah, and I'm here to graduate.
Yeah, talking about your career, as in, are you planning to follow the path? Like una plan sa mimi nimesoma medical records, niende ni tafute job, ama what are your plans in your future?
Okay, what I can say is, being with Hadi, the papers and the degree, I can't see myself ever going to an office ati nimeandikwa or anything like that. Like I have that kasalo ya medical records, you get. But you know, it's not a matter of ati lazima ukuwe employed with this degree. You can also make something out of this medical records degree. Maybe start up your own clinic, kitu kaa hiyo. Yeah.
So like, what's your general perspective about education? Being that kuna unemployment, do you feel like it was a waste for you going to school or not?
I wouldn't say it's a waste for me. Okay, like vile naeza sema is that you know, there's someone, like there's that person who was born kusoma, like they are so determined to be a pilot. There's one who wants to be a doctor. You can't tell them that education is useless. That is their purpose. They have to study and get there. But there are others who like maybe their purpose or their passion, it's not entirely related to like having a specific maybe degree or something like that. So it depends. But I can't say that education is useless. Okay. It's also helpful.
So what would you like to tell your classmates, or maybe anyone else who has graduated na bado hana job?
Well, you know, you can't just sit there and wait like for a job. You have to get up and make something, you know. Okay. You have to make something. Be creative. If you have that capital, start up your job or something like that, and later on you'll grow. Kama ni job ulikuwa unatafuta, later on maybe itakuja. But in the meantime, don't just sit there and do nothing.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
So, do you have a bucket list?
A bucket list? Of course I do, but sasa ni zile zina. I don't have like a specific place. I've written them down.
Okay, so
yeah.
Like if you were to write a bucket list today, okay, now, what are some of the 3 things that you know you really want to do in 2022?
Of course, traveling, like outside the country.
To which destination?
Maybe abroad. I have no specific place. Australia, Dubai, whichever place. I would also like to get something, like, you know, I would love to own something. Something. Like an asset, you know.
An asset.
Yeah.
An asset,
a car, a land, a building, whichever.
Okay, between a car and a building, what's your priority?
A building, definitely.
A building?
Yeah.
Okay. The third one?
The third one is
before that, what's your ideal car?
My ideal car? I have so, you know, saizi there are so many model cars zimetokea. I can say Lexus, CX-5, kuna gani ingine. There are so many cars.
What's your ideal date?
My ideal date, equal to something romantic. That's it for me. Hata kama ni kwa nyumba, we have snacks and all.
Okay, describe romantic. Wengine wote hatujui.
Saje sasa. Okay, romantic, like something you can feel, like something special.
And then lastly, describe your ideal man.
What? Wewe, what? My ideal man. My ideal man, someone who is smart, definitely, ambitious, hardworking, someone who is caring, someone who supports you, na kumotivate, someone who empowers you, you know, things like that.
Oh, it's just get all dark and handsome.
So okay, like handsome, of course, good looking, definitely, yeah.
Okay. So what do you miss about being a child?
About being a child, first of all, you know, being a child, you don't have any commitments. Like, it's like you're just living, you know. You don't have to think about paying rent or doing this or that. You don't have any responsibilities. Yeah. So I think that's what I miss about being a child. That's one. Another thing I can say is that's it.
Talking about responsibilities. Okay, for the things that mostly our parents do, from education, as in feeding you, vitu kama hizo. Are you sometimes scared of the future, of the type of parent you'll be to your kids?
I don't think I am. You know, why should I be scared?
You're not scared.
I'm not scared.
Maybe because you're financially prepared. Maybe. So if you were to do a mentorship, what advice would you give to your audience?
Okay, you should always strive to get what you want. Always work hard, not only work hard, work also smart and get whatever you want. Like, you get me? Yeah. Like in life, you have to work for whatever you want. That is
hard work pays.
Yeah.
So that was it for our interview. Hope you liked it as much as we liked it. Until next time, always remember to be kind. Bye.
Bye.